Está dentro, sí. Ok, estamos activos. Activo.
J.R. Rosa, ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of
Catcher de New York.
down. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
The 0-1. In the air, right side. And that'll get up into the seats. Next pitch misses way outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
Check on the runner. Rosa back on a dive. Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Transfer bobble, and there's no throw.
Está malo el control.
Well, I can see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos. just missed.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being second, has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
2 on, 1 out. Strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Busca la transmisión, a ver, se oye.
Ahí.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Next offering is downstairs.
Saludos, gente, saludos. Estamos activos.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Como personaje mío, como catcher.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they strand a pair. On to the top of the 5th we go. First and third, 1 down. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
He swings and fouls one off.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Para ver la transmisión, si se oye bien.
2 on, 1 out. Base hit and a run comes in. Alonso home for third. The throw in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game
just missed. Perez throws over. Rosa dives back in safely. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Here comes a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yuri Perez out of the game, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. New pitcher for the Marlins, Ronnie Enriquez.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So bases all loaded up. And now Brandon Nimmo. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Grounder might be 2. To second, that's 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins. 1 down. And here's the catcher, JR. Run finds the corner. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Just missed. That missed. Misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one's in there, and the count's full.
3-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one hit to first. Fair ball. The throw into second.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Runner. Here goes the runner. Fought off foul. 1-2 here.
2-2.
In the dirt. Fires to first and almost got him, but he gets back in. Definitely had thoughts of trying to move up there. Miami's bullpen with some action. Andrew Nardi up and throwing. Crochet getting loose as well. Rosa leads off first with one away. And that one is downstairs. And the count is filled up. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
Well, almost a strike him out, throw him out play right there, but 3-2 is a great count to run on. There's a good chance the hitter puts the ball in play, so it can turn into a big play offensively as well.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jesus Tinoco done for the night, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So they turn to their closer.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Vamos a ver qué bueno no conviene.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch is low. Got a little bit of a rundown now. And they put the top one hit in the inning, but no one left. Through 8 full, it's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 1. Base is empty with 2 away. And now the right fielder, Jose Siri. The Mets down to their final strike. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first is in time, and that'll do it. The Marlins take game 1 of the series on Rosa. Certainly not the reason they lost this game. Put together a 4-hit performance.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate. Even
J.R. Rosa comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their line. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. First offering, runner goes, pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Man at first, here's the catcher for the Mets, J.R. Rosa. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Ya lo agarró.
2 runs for him, and they jump out. We go on to inning number.
El audio, oye,
Jesus Sanchez. 2 outs, base is empty. Popped up left side. Rosa makes the play, and that'll do it. And the Marlins down quietly, and they're down 2-0. Nobody out, runner at first. Swung on, belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Rosa, player of the month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. And it's through for a hit. back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Mauricio now.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Xavier Curry, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Soriano getting cranked up as well.
When you're winning player of the month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
Next pitch is outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Aplausos para los que están uniendo ahí.
That one outside, and a count 2-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that'll load the bases.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. His confidence should still be high enough to get.
Valente Beozo into the game.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up.
Bases loaded.
So they're all loaded up. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs. Make sure you miss up and out of this zone. So you have to count 1-2. Don't miss.
No puede ser eso porque me va a hacer un sonido, papi.
Rolled to short.
Bueno, error y para dos. Qué bueno.
What a double play that was. Inning over. Two men left stranded,
Qué
but they do
basura,
push
Jose
across
Siri.
one. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing.
What?
So the lineup flips over, and now Otto Lopez. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Maybe a little small ball is exactly what the doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a
clap
bit.
your hands.
Griffin Conine
If
digs
you're
in
happy,
now.
happy, clap your hands.
Bunting, and it's in the air. Toss to Alonso. That ends the frame of the Bunting. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. One out, bases empty. Rosa was tearing up the base paths in his last game with 3 steals. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he's out at first. Xavier Edwards coming into the game now as the injury replacement. Ronnie Mauricio coming out for the Mets.
It's a lot of fun watching him run the bases, Boog. I think opposing pitchers and catchers need to take a few extra minutes to plan out how they'll adjust when he gets on base.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. Rosa leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pickoff throw. Rosa back in on a dive. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
If you're happy,
First and second,
clap
2
your
outs.
hands.
Here's the catcher,
If
Nick
you're happy,
Fuentes.
clap
The
your
tying
hands.
run at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the third out. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing. So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to him. J.R. Rosa.
Runs by producing them.
Seguimos, mi gente. Estaba diciéndole algo, lejos mío, ¿qué?
This to third, takes it to the base for the force out.
Pone necio ahí
That ends
atrás.
the inning, and they limit the
Menos transmitir,
damage. They
tranquilo.
strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left. And the inning number 8. Rosa played well enough in the win.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
Seguimos, mi gente, seguimos.
Rosa with an incredible season so far, leading the league in open. 1 down. And up next for Miami, Jonah Bride.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
Makes the grab.
Off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
So 1 out, nobody out. And next for the Mets, J.R. Rosa. Ripped on a line. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate.
Get up, ball, get up.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. The relay to the plate.
It's 2-2. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Zero runner at second, 2 down. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. And that drops in for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get
Quiero
out of this
agradecer a mi
inning.
gente, porque no sé qué vaya a
Tie
pasar.
game.
That one outside.
Pero como van de agua ya.
2. Rosa at second with 2 down.
Wow.
And he struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. He's happy with those results.
Se lo llevó.
welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, J.R. Rosa.
JR. Just my name, JR.
Hit on the ground to short. Edwards tosses to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Now it's going to be Otto Lopez. 1 for 3. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second.
Very questionable steal attempt right there. You're down by 2 runs. Tying runs at the plate. Your run is so important. You have to be smarter than that. It can't be playing around in this situation. Trust the guy at the plate with one swing to tie it up.
Rosa did well enough for them.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
Seguimos, man, seguimos. ¿Cómo va la transmisión de TikTok? Vamos a ver. TikTok. Déjalo ahí, tranquilo, porque ahí no se ve.
J.R. Rosa ready to the other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Down in order go the Mets. And they're down 2-0.
Se escucha bien, Sí, estamos activos.
1 out, base is empty.
Y estaba
Hit
cogiendo.
hard, base hit. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
So a man aboard, and now it's Mark Vientos. Runner takes off, pitch misses.
Sí, wow. ¿Qué?
So a substitution needed.
Y que me lesioné, y que déjela.
Mets going with a pinch runner, Francisco Alvarez. Rosa managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Not great.
No puede estar pasando. Ahí se atreven a quitar mi viaje, juego. No, así no. Mira, a ver. Play. Go to... Deja ver. No, yo creo que no. ¿Te imaginas que me pongan en la banca?
J.R. Rosa currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Second inning set to go. And now it's going to be J.R. Rosa. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 1-0. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers
Check on the runner. Rosa dives back in safely. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. Rosa leads off second with nobody out.
Wait.
Ground ball right side. On to first. One out in the second. Down to third, and he gets back safely.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance of driving the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. That clips the corner.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's when you get hurt.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up. And
now a step off to third. He hits the dirt and he's safe. I don't believe it. The Jets stole home. So here's Bader now. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Popped up, and the infield fly rule call. One out and a runner at second. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Line drive. Come on.
that at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. You hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Rosa in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Out towards right center field. And that is that. So 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 was home. So digging in, Ezekiel Duran. He's already homered here in this one. Bader runs. Pitching for a strike. And throw it off the bag, and he's safe. 1 out, runner at second. And now Bader up to the plate. And the righty deals. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rosa puts it away, and there are 2 outs. 1 out, base is empty. J.R. Rosa digs in now. 1 for 3. In the air, right field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Rosa extended the hitting streak in this one.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this is a good shot.
Nos fuimos, mi gente. Está bien este modo, no sé si podría.
J.R. Rosa getting ready. He's on an absolute tear this season, leading the league in runs batted in. It's the New York Mets and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's the power hitting catcher, J.R. Rosa.
Nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that you can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Swings through that. Gallon with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Gallon checks on the runner, and he's back safely.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his.
There goes the runner. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. And it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Can't field it cleanly. Rosa over at second, one down. Runner goes again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that...
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Ow! And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Come on.
And that one hammered.
Ooh.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Alonso touches the plate to score. And they trail by 1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. Throw to third.
Hey, Papa.
And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Swings through that one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get.
Now a step off to third. He'll score, and the Mets take the lead. 3-2.
What?
Liner saved it first. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Rosa digs in now.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with his pitch, just shot it through the infield.
First and second, 2 outs. Now here is Mark Vientos. And now 2-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jacob Webb getting ready to go. Armstrong warming up as well. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. They limit the damage here. They get a run, 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Wyatt Langford stepping in for the Rangers. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Bader runs. No throw, he's in there safely. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Rosa, certainly not the reason they lost this game. 3 hits and a couple of runs knocked in.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Lift him to
Sini sih answer. Gusto ko mag-gitara.
And welcome in. 1 down. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if being caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Back here at Citi Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher for the Mets, J.R. Rosa. Just missed. The Mets would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first, and a quick out number 1. Still
but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
2 out, space is empty. Hard ground ball, base 9. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, save.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. If he's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. The players are going to be running all game.
Runner goes again. Soft contact in the air and foul ball. Now a step off and he's caught between the bases. Tag at second and he's out. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
If you're happy, 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 clap your hands.
Swing
If
and
you're
a pop
happy,
ball.
happy,
Foul
happy,
territory
clap
for the
your
catcher.
hands.
Rosa makes the play and there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity again just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
And there's a foul ball. Alonso, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Benny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Scores to center. No doubt about it. That is long. That'll fire up the dugout. His 49th home run of the season. It's 7-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So up next for New York, J.R. Rosa. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And he lays down a bunt. Takes it to the bag, that's one. And that's all they'll get. Two outs, runner at first. J.R. Rosa up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. That one missed.
He's been winking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. You can do it consistently, and you see the results.
That one ripped right center field. A it in. Alonso around third. He'll score. Cut off. Throw to third. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the air that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Runner at third, 2 gone. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Just missed.
Well, kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Now a step off to third. So it's 4 runs for him on 4 hits, no errors, no one left. Through 8 full. It's the Mets 11 and the Cubs 4. Rosa was a big contributor for them in the win. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
No question, he was a big piece of their success.
J.R. Rosa ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency, leading the league in It's the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. Here's the catcher to hit, J.R. Rosa. He might just be the best catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Next offering misses.
You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really hopefully you can get back into this count.
Vamos ahí, cónchale. Tú estás loco, muchacho. Tú estás loco,
That one felt good.
Me favor.
Number 50 on the year. That adds another game to his hit streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
1 out, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Luis Campusano. 1 out, base is empty. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Rosa under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Comes upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball at the top of the zone. He knows if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one the other way. This one could be trouble. Round for the plate. 1 run is in. Heading for the plate. A relay throw. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's now a 6-run lead. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he's scoring up that baseball tells me that he has seen it like a beach ball.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Zach Wheeler won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second. So 2 down.
Vamos para tercera, que estamos ganando por 6. No importa que no cojan out. Vamos.
He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. Throws. That's a stolen base.
Está loco, papá.
That one missed.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle.
Now a step off to third. He
Me
hits it,
salió.
and he is safe. He stole.
Mejor.
Don't believe it. And welcome back to the ball.
Hello.
Here's the catcher, J.R. Rosa.
Fuimos.
Went
Sin
deep
miedo.
in his most recent game. Mears back to work. Outside. Ball one. The Mets.
Es mío, mi gente. Ve cómo que lo tengo en suspense.
Postseason, and a win here would certainly help.
Está loco, respeten. Respeten. Está loco, muchacho.
His 51st home run of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well.
Está loco, papá. Al Ronald Acuña que le estoy dando. No. A los Tati Junior. A los Tati Junior. ¿Cómo que yo le hago eso? Los ratrilleos.
Swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your
Está loco, papá.
So up next for New York, J.R. Rosa. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it
Ponlo otra vez
again?
por ahí, que te lo voy a
Of course he
romper.
can. Those two he hit.
Ponlo otra vez.
Yeah, he looks
Quedó
pretty locked
alto.
in right now at the dish.
Sabemos que no subí.
Two away
Que no
now.
subí el bate. ¿Quién está ahí?
And here's the catcher, J.R. Rosa.
Vamos a hacerle ahora. Vamos.
On the ground.
Muy muñacho, compadre.
Machado throws to first in time. And that is that.
Subí el bate, no quiere. Parte del proceso.
Rosa was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 homers on the day.
Really impressive work at the dish.
Digo, mi gente.
J.R. Rosa, fresh off
Creo
an
que quiero que me digan
impressive
si se parece a
two-homer
mí,
performance.
¿sí o no?
He'll look to keep that momentum going today.
¿Te parece? Mira la cara.
It's the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first. New inning getting started. Here's the power hitting catcher, J.R. Rosa.
Este tira una cosa
Musgrove
rarísima,
back
este
to
tipo.
work. Rosa with a couple of homers in his last game. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Franklin sizes this one up, makes the grab, one down. One out, base is empty. Outside corner, there's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive on the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
4th inning underway, no score. Just
Hola,
missed.
papá. Esto es para lo tuyo.
Pitch
Hola,
misses.
papá. ¿Qué es lo que te está pasando? Yo
And
no
that
quiero
is out
bater
of
por
play.
bola, compadre.
I
Quiero
would
que
throw
usted
him
me la
another
piche por ahí.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly
Que deje su
elevated.
bien.
He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Well, he tried to
Tiene
nibble
miedo, ve,
right
lo
there,
de
just missed
oreja
his spot.
caliente. Mira, ve,
Didn't
rojito
offer
está.
at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Go ahead run on base. Mark Vientos now at the plate. Runner on the move. Cut on and miss.
Sí, papá, ¿cómo vas a sacar a mí?
You know what? I like the aggressiveness.
Oh,
Looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag and get in scoring position?
¿Qué usted cree? ¿Me voy a contestar? No me quiero pedir esta carrera.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count.
Move to second.
Yo le doy su brinco, a mí no me importa que me cojan. Vírate otra vez si quieres.
Now back to second. And this time he gets him. And that'll do it for the inning. Mets score out quickly. Still no score.
Me mató, mi gente. Vamos a cambiar de modo.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Luis Campusano. Now a pop-up on the infield. Rosa makes the catch, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. First and second, 2 outs. Next to hit, Forrest Ward. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and that ends the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 5 innings complete. 1-1.
Alonso, Rosa. Yo soy tercero, Martínez.
2 outs, base is empty. Rosa goes 6 feet 7 inches, 22 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to short. On to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit. So digging in, J.R. Rosa.
Metieron 5 carreras y no fue mi presencia, porque sin mi presencia.
Right side. Makes the catch for the out. Managed to keep the hitting streak alive. Single to draw walk in this one.
He's going to be a driver for their offense and change losses like this one to wins. He needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
J.R. Rosa has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. He's quickly becoming the talk of the league. It's the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So J.R. Rosa digs in now. And that drops in for a strike. That one down the line, and foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. Joe getting an angle on it. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
Yo ojalá gane, fuera.
Rosa, an all-star a season ago, in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Out of here.
El mejor, sin duda el mejor, papá.
52nd home run of the season, and they add on. It's 7-1. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another day with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Still only one out here in the inning. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Ripped to the right center. Base hit. Coming home. Now a relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he
Machete
allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit
apilado.
longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Una bola.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for you, Darvish, and he's responsible for the run on second.
Afuera.
Hasn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Nick Mears.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Throw third. Save. That wasn't close.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with the big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
Snap throw to third. He hits the dirt and he's safe. Safe. I don't believe it. The Jets stole home. So digging in now for San Diego, Connor Joe. Kepler on second. Cronenworth at first. 2 out of the inning. Puts a bunt down right side. Toss to Alonso. They thwart the bunt attempt and end the inning. And here's the catcher, J.R. Rosa. He's already homered in this game. Hit hard, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. So, Singy, let's dive into the StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. There are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They put 2 on the board on 4 hits. And now J.R. Rosa.
It may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Next pitch upstairs. Upstairs. 2 down, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 8th.
Es un triple que quiero.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. He's got the
¡Triple!
third with a triple.
Batí para el ciclo, míralo ahí. Batí para el ciclo, papá. Salto. La, la.
It's a really cool thing to accomplish, especially when your team gets the W. And one thing and not a lot of guys can even say they did that in the course of the
Historia, papá.
Next.
Está grabado ahí.
Strike two.
Está grabado ahí. ¿Cómo batear tal salto? Díganme ustedes. Yo.
Rosa on third with 2 out. Now a step off to third. Tag, and he's out at the plate. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Rosa was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
Well, Boot can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they
got... Mira, me están entrevistando. Oh, Hansel, dime, ¿qué es lo que tú dices? ¿Batiste para el ciclo? Sí. Me siento muy bien. Nada que decir sobre eso, porque estoy heavy. Soy mejor. ¿Sabes? I'm sorry. Soy mejor. ¿Quién dijo que no? I'm going to work. Oye. Eso es lo mejor. Oye. Eso es muy difícil de... Mira. Home run, doble hit, triple. Hello.
Back here on MLB Tonight.
Mira. Ahí lo están diciendo. No soy yo.
Over the history of Major League Baseball, hitting for the
Están diciendo que yo soy mejor para el ciclo, batir, mirar el Project
in a single game. Plus,
cumplir el
it's a lot
single,
of fun to
todo.
witness, which we just got to do. Sarah, I know you have some interesting numbers about the cycle that you want to share.
I mean, entering this 124 season, there have been almost 225,000 games in MLB history. And there have been only 343 regular season cycles.
In the history.
There's one in the postseason. That is a very, very small percentage, so really incredible to see it happen tonight.
I can't imagine what that must feel like for the player. Dan, what do you think?
Well, I think just following what Sarah said, I mean, it's such a rare accomplishment. I think it combines an incredible set of skills, which I think makes it so unique.
Hablando de mí, están esta gente. Tú eres loco, papá. Déjame usar uno aquí, otro aquí, otro aquí. Subir el override. Mi gente, estamos contentos. Hicimos durante el
For the cycle last time out, it's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
Bateando para el cycle. Está loco, papá. ¿Quién es este?
Sasaki back to work. That one inside, and that is ball one. Rosa went deep in his most recent game. Next pitch is outside. Two of the most potent offenses in the game scoring off.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way.
Señora, lo que se entraron ahora, yo bateé para el ciclo ahora mismo. Fue para el ciclo que bateé. ¿Dónde va, papá? ¿Eso se fue? ¿Dónde va?
He shoots one out
Es
to
mejor.
his 53rd homer of the year.
Un aplauso.
It's 1-0. That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
Señores, para el ciclo bateé. Voy a subir el video cuando termine el live. Bateé para el ciclo, compadre.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting
no
the
le
ball
había
on
hecho
a
yo.
tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees,
Nunca.
and he was comfortable right there.
Yo no he visto a nadie que ha subido de que bateé para el ciclo.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's
Está
how the
loco.
starters have performed up to this point.
Sí, ya tú, me tienes miedo,
Well, these Mets just aren't putting big swings on the baseball. Just got one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the
Sí,
ball.
chala, ven, que este lugar que quiera,
That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That's a base hit. So a
Al
man
igual.
on base to start the inning.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Just a solid swing right there.
Ya me voy mejor, que tú estás hablando,
Base hit. Those always feel great.
Ronnie Mauricio now. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second.
No, me dura demasiado, ya,
And
los
that's
pitches
a
que duran
stolen
mucho y que
base,
levantando
not
el
even
pie, yo,
close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. No outs. Runner on second.
Vamos a ver qué va a hacer el Mauricio.
Headed towards the corner. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Le dio la
That was a great
madre.
job of letting that runner steal second
Un
base.
aplauso para Mauricio, un aplauso para Mauricio.
The base now, out of run.
Claro. Le dio el queso, le dio, como dice.
And next for the Mets, J.R. Rosa. He blasted one.
Mira, 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 mira.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it
por qué me
once.
dieron de que
Can he
cuánto
do
más
it
la
again?
Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets.
Qué pendejos son.
That's a ball. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch.
Gente, el equipo le cogió miedo. Me dio 4 bolas intencionales.
2 on, 1 out. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Evan Phillips up and loosening in the
Tiene
pen.
miedo,
Warming up as well. That missed by a lot. And the count's full.
Atrás va práctico el todo.
And that'll load the bases.
Base llena.
Man, that's a tough one to take.
Y al bate viene, mi
I guess he
gente.
saw it really well. So
El
really nice play.
boqueburro.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco
Francisco Lindor, que está de 3-0 hoy. No ha hecho nada.
Swings through that one for strike
Se da para contar con base llena, mi
Trying to
gente.
drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations.
Esto
If
es
he takes that
increíble.
approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Mírenlo ahí como se ponchó, mi gente. Se lo dije que es un muerto, está en el juego,
Mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball.
Mírenlo, vean, es un muerto. Hasta jugando Nintendo es un muerto. Vean, 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 vean.
Drew Gilbert digs in now.
Base llena de nuevo, mi gente, al bate. Gilbert.
And misses inside.
Segunda mala, mi
Traffic on the bases
gente.
with one already in. And we're the top half
Esto
of the
se pone
sixth.
bueno. Con un hit bajamos 2.
And
Con un
foul.
hit bajamos.
para el americano.
Todo el conteo viene para la goma el tipo. Ahí viene. Pepo, yo con base llena. Váyase para tu casa, para allá. Muerto. Ve cómo te pille, ve cómo lo celebra el piche, ve. Qué basura con base llena.
First and second.
Ahora vengo yo, mi gente.
Rosa getting ready to
En
hit.
primera y en segunda. Viene el peligroso Caresari. Por el medio del terreno. Por el medio del terreno, compadre. El mejor.
Started around this guy.
Vamos allá. Llévatelo,
Evan Phillips gives way, and the
llévatelo, llévatelo. Fue todo mío, váyase.
Back with a new pitcher after
Váyase a dar un baño y una ducha, compadre. Uno de estos. Zúmbela. Váyase de ahí.
The hard throwing righty out of Venezuela, Brustar Grotto
Ah, burla.
take over.
This season, he's been really tough to get to. See that ERA. That's where he's
Ronnie Mauricio.
on the bases with two
Vamos a
already
ver
in the
qué hace Ronnie
score.
Mauricio, mi gente. ¿Usted cree que de algo? Vea por el medio del terreno y me hizo el corte amplio. No sabía que no lo tenía por ahí.
Runs. So two down.
¿Cómo ves? ¿Qué lo que? Yo recuerden, yo soy catch. Se va para segundo, lo mato si se va. Para que pase para mí.
Makes the
una
grab,
burla.
and that's the third out. So one run on one hit, no errors, and a runner left. We look ahead.
Seguimos, mi gente, estamos ganando por mucho. Vamos a darle a esto.
Rosa had a great showing in the win. Put together 3 hits, one of them a home run.
no question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort.
Hemos ganado el juego de 3-3, señores. Esto es más que bien. Estamos activos, mi gente.
Rosa ready to go in this
Ahí
one.
estoy yo, mi
This
gente,
breakout star has been a model of
idéntico a
consistency
mí.
at the plate, leading the league in
Idéntico,
batting
no me
average.
falta la gorra de los Mets.
It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles. J.R.
Vamos a darle el
down for
primer
the
turno,
Mets.
mi gente. Un aplauso para que pueda yo entrar en juego y en motivación. Viene este pitchecito, vamos a ver qué es lo que trae.
There's a swing and a drive.
Atrás, atrás, atrás. ¡Que se va! ¡Que se va! A los Fernando Tati, compadre.
These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
A los Fernando Tati.
His back looks like it's been in the sun for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out.
Mira cómo que le hago.
2 outs, nobody on. Ramon Laureano steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Flycito, es fácil para mí. No.
Hauls it in
Pero
to
así,
end the inning.
no.
Dodgers go down quietly. Score
Vamos con la cámara aquí,
remains 2-2.
mirando gente del público, la gente del público que dicen, está comiendo esto por aquí, este está bebiendo un refresco, este está mirando para arriba, está mirando la cámara, activo, mi gente, el público está
Runners at
activo
first and
también.
second with 1 gone.
Señores, nos fuimos arriba, 3-12 partidos, seguimos, me quedé atrás un poco con el balde, me agarró el fly. Hay que si corre por lo menos, tercera, no lo hizo, qué miedo. Oh my goodness.
Back back here at Dodger Stadium
es bueno,
as we
dice, con el
go
primer
to the last
lanzamiento,
of the
porque
third.
perdemos
Here's
el
the
ritmo.
shortstop at the plate. Mookie
Otro
Betts.
pasito al catcher,
Swing and a pop-up. Foul
paso para
territory
mí.
for the
¡Ey!
catcher. And there's one away.
Por poco se me cae la pelota por estar hablando, mi gente.
Timing on it, just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Vamos a ver otro
Runner
swing.
at first with no
Otro
outs here.
turno, mi gente, más tranquilo. Por en medio del terreno, mi gente, con el primer swing. Y a veces no es bueno.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
He's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
That's outside. 3-1.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. To the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in.
Bueno, se llenó la base,
Mission
se llenaron la base.
You get a walk.
Se llenaron la base, mi gente.
Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So
Otra vez viene Gilbert con base llena. Este tipo se ponchó ahorita con base llena. Vamos que hacia ahora, mi gente. 1-1. 0 out. Piconazo.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Action in the pen down there.
Pues poco y bota la bola. Están asustados la gente.
Righty is up and loosening. Vesia also getting ready.
Están asustados el equipo contrario. Y viene.
Just off the inside edge.
Me huele que le va el base por bola. Atrás viene.
Perhaps on the ground.
Francisco Lindor, el bambú.
Get yourself a pop-up something, but you got to make
Seguimos.
some pitches.
Base por bola, mi gente. Baja una carrera.
Forzada. Got himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
1-1 el conteo, al bate. Bambú, Lindor. Vamos a ver qué hace ese muerto y... Bola. Picheta que no va a tirar bola. Vaya que no me vaya. Juan. Dale, Bambú. Dale, Bambú, que tú eres bueno. Un aplauso para tú, para el bate.
Just misses.
Bambú, 3-2. Dale, Bambú. Dale, Bambú. 3-2.
Remains 3-2.
Bueno, mi gente, esto se está tornando, mi gente, para el equipo de los Dodgers. Base por bola y vengo caminando despacito.
Back here in LA, here's a big
Bueno, aquí le pregunto al amigo mío, ¿qué es lo que tira recta? Dale con todo. El juego está 9-6. Vamos a ver qué es lo que es con este tipo. Si me la pone por medio mucho mejor. Menos fuerza para
pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels. Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine
Stadium. Ponla por ahí, me llevo la valla con todo, papá. Tú estás loco, ¿no? No es con el mejor que tú estás hablando, compadre. Machete afilado.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
¿Qué ustedes creen, mi gente? Un zurdo que está pichando. No lo veo bien de aquí porque la cámara me tapa. Línea, mi gente. Sigo para tercera, compadre. Cuidado, que me voy para home. No paramos aquí, gente. Doble. Es acabando que estamos, mi gente, con esos tigres. Tengo una consolita que vean. La consolita le da toda la vaina a ustedes.
And now 1-2.
¿Ustedes quieren ver cómo me robé home? Ya no me río. Pero me voy a robar home ahora mismo. Viene Bambú. Ustedes verán cómo me robé home.
Now check at third.
No pueden conmigo porque soy mejor en esta vaina,
And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. J.R. Rosa. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average. But there's on-base and slugging too. Line drive, come on.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor.
Aquí me están pidiendo
Sometimes the defender is there to
que
make
le
a play.
pide el picheo al pitcher. Vamos a ver.
Rengifo in the box now. Take strike 1. With the go-ahead run.
Bomba, 10-10.
Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ay, madre, 10-10.
Off the catcher, rolls away. Should be a
Sube.
pass ball,
Le pegué un
and there
picheo.
are 2 in scoring position now.
Me tiró otro.
And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And
La
that one
botó, la
gets
botó.
past the catcher. But no advance from the runners.
No bajó. Qué palo, no bajó.
2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Está asustado con este tipo.
And there's a ball. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Ohtani up to bat.
Ohtani que está ahí. Mi gente. Ohtani.
Oh, and he
Ahí la botó la pelota.
gets away.
Ellos lo bajan, pueden bajar de ahí mismo. Ohtani, deja de estar haciendo swing, batea. Creo que está haciendo swing.
This one pulled down the line. It's hammered. This one hooking. It's got a chance.
Wow, qué vicioso este tigre, loco.
Tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels running around the bases when you just hit a granny. He's going to dig back in, figure out a way. Maybe he can do it again.
Ay, mi madre. Él la bota la pelota.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And it remains 2-2.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
¡Bomba! ¡Se lo llevó!
But they scored 3 times to even it up through 8.
Se llevó Ohtani, papá.
2 down. Go ahead, run and score position.
Me van a dar 4 malas, solo sé yo. Ven, son 4 malas que me van a dar. No me pichen. ¿Cómo? ¿Van a pichar? Pero malo. No me pichan bueno, porque es que ellos saben. Ellos saben.
And the count is 2-0.
Ellos saben.
No need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't,
Píchela por ahí que te lo puedo sacar.
Man at second.
Ay,
Foul ball.
puto.
Makes the count 2-1.
Ay, no se quiere nada.
the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Otra vez. Ven. Vamos.
In the air, right side.
Atrás. Ay, la cosa.
Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. Mets strand 1. Our score holds at 10 apiece.
Sí, está bien. Está todo lleno. Trae juego a ver si lo
1 out.
como.
Runner at second. And at the plate for the
Ya lo va a
Dodgers,
venir.
Dalton rushing.
Bajón.
Out towards right center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Bueno, ya.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. And next for LA, Tommy Edman, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit, that'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Dodgers walk it off in extra innings.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
Close one.
No estaban esperando, me dieron la más. Sí, pero vamos a ver ahora.
J.R. Rosa with an incredible.
Vamos a ver ahora qué es lo que.
J.R. Rosa up now for the Mets. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boo, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of guy, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing...
Back in on a dive. And today is draft day. Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Rosa leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Activo, mi gente.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead of the count. And as a pitcher, defensive, and all of a sudden that play starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you're committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Runner takes off. Strike 3, Shirley gets the K. 1 down. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Fly. Alonso has a beat on it. Nabs it. 2 down. Still only 1 out here in the inning. It feels like we might be headed towards a run delay, but as it is up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the runner is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be.
Dame un segundo, mi gente. Aquí. Seguimos aquí. Espérense. Me estaba llamando la patrona.
Forced to take a break.
The bases loaded.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall into a 3-ball count and then walk in on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Just off the outside edge.
Well, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
But he's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side in the outfield.
This one in the air, center field. Outman sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
One down. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Rosa makes the grab, 2 down. Man at first, 1 away. Tap foul at the plate. Rosa matched a homer in his last game. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Alonso headed for third. Coming home. Safe, and they lead by 4.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the second.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now it's Mark Vientos. Man at second. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. And the throw, he's out at third.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Swung on, popped up, left side. Rosa in position, and the inning is over. Offense held in check there. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for New York, J.R. Rosa. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Muncy sends it to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is